Hi class, for these problems we're going to be converting an improper fraction into a technically a mixed number. So here's the basic idea. So you're going to carry the division, and let me fix the thickness. So we're going to have the 5 on the outside, and then we're going to be dividing the values of 42. And as you're dividing, you're keeping track of your results. So in this case, well, I'm just going to multiply 8 times 5. This is equal to 40, and then we're going to carry out the subtraction. So that's going to give us a value of 2. And this 2 represents your remainder. So your final answer, you're going to write it like this. So technically 42/5 is equal to 8 integers and 2 over the values of 5. So 2/5 will be your final answer. That's what is referring here to technically part 2 and 3. So your main result from the division, it's going to be your integer part, and then the remainder, it's going to be pieces of the integer. So in this case, our answer is 8 and 2/5. Let's take a look at example 2, and we're going to carry the same steps. So we're looking at the values of 53, and it'll be 5 times. So we're looking at 45, and let me take a look at the subtraction. So in this case, this is a 4. I'm borrowing from the 5, since you cannot subtract 3 from, or 5 from 3 without going into the negatives, and you're gonna get a remainder of 8. So for this particular problem, our final answer is going to be 53/9 is equal to 5 and 8/9. Let's take a look at the last problem, and we're going to carry out the same division. So 84 divided by 7, it's gonna go beyond 10. 77, I think 12. Okay, so let me multiply those two, and you're gonna get a 14. You carry 1 and an 8. Oh, okay, so good news. On this one, we end up with a remainder of 0. So for this particular problem, well, the fractional part is 0. So you're looking at 84/7 is equal to the values of 12. And then you would not include the fractional part because it cancels out. So your final answer on this one is simply the values of 12. So we don't have any fractional part, since that gave us a remainder of a 0. That's actually it for these problems.